Yello, and welcome to episode 34, and possibly the finale of my IXION playthrough. So, we are in the final system. We have found Remus. We have also found Vulcan and Romulus, but Remus and Romulus are the only two important things. Unfortunately, the Piranesi has followed us, and we basically have until this dot reaches this planet to finish the game. At least that's what I'm assuming. So, we was thinking about things. We have come to a decision. Let me just launch some probes while I'm looking at things and I see that they're here and ready to be launched. I know I'm also in the middle of ripping up a load of buildings, so we'll go deal with that in a second. But no, we've made a decision. We are most likely going to colonize Romulus, but the one thing we are going to do is disconnect the PA. I have in the back of my head, just because of everything else this game has thrown at me, the idea that if we disconnect the PA, we're actually not going to be able to pilot the Tyquin into the Piranesi. This is a thought that occurred to me, and if that ends up being the case, then I will think very, very badly of the devs and might leave a bad review. Because that would be ridiculous that there would be no manual override. But that's a fear that we're going to assume the devs aren't that stupid to put in. I'm being a bit too harsh on them. But yeah, we're going to assume they haven't put in and we're going to disconnect the PA. Okay, we need to cancel construction of that. Oh, we already had cancelled construction. We can actually remove some population from here if we need to. We could actually just jam all of the population in here so that we can increase the number of...
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
I don't blame you. However, I must warn you. Bernard Dolos predicted that if a human crew were to encounter Romulus, they would inevitably be drawn to it. Dolos' forecast indicates that at some point in our future, the Ilias system, humans would attempt to colonize Romulus. This attempt would fail, and all would then be found dead. The planet's parameters are wrong. Poor resource balance, harsh living conditions, biological contamination, day-night cycle incompatible with human biology. Not to mention the total lack of preparation for such a planet. Rescue the Cure the Tyquin Administrator. Stop the procedure that attempts to end my life. Continue the disconnection procedure and colonize attempt of Romulus. Stop and disconnect the procedure and turn to the planet Remus. We made our decision. I am sorry, Eden. But you cannot be trusted. We're going to need a lot more than this. We better make sure that all of these are on. That's on good. Yeah, we're going to move on to the hospitals. It's being built, they're being built. There's no road to there, we can put a road to there though. That can be deconstructed. We are still very, very short on the total amount of batteries that we have. We can dismantle plenty of other things. The main thing I'm worried about is how long we may or may not have. I need you. You. Which one are you? That one. Actually, no, we didn't need to because it looks like we have fully cancelled the colonization of Remus. Oh yeah, we were trying to disassemble this. Launching probes, that's why we were launching probes. We were launching probes for no other reason than to burn through that so that we had... to use those materials. They're built. That boat is there, so that build is going to be built. Good. That's gone, so we can put these down. Oops, daisy. Once that's built, we can strip this out. We can start removing some of the houses in here. What is our population versus our limit? We can probably remove half of them. Let's remove this one and this one. We can find empty houses. Gonna fill up the storage. We did turn off all of these, yeah. Because we can't add any more batteries into here, we need to designate this as a storage area for it temporarily. Similarly, yeah, we are looking at that, that's fine. Administrator, we, the crew of the Bajavil, will supervise the colonization procedure. We have accessed all of Romulus data. No more Eden protocols will keep us from the planet. We should start by building the necessary infrastructure. There is, however, a small issue. Romulus atmosphere will make mass production or mass population transfer down to the planet difficult using cargo ships. Using cargo ships will result in a loss of 70% of the colonists. Chloride in the upper atmosphere will cause strong aerodynamic heating, which our cargo ships are not built to withstand. Why would I do something that would lose that many of the colonists? I think we fully upgraded the cargo ships anyway. Pause. However, a small issue. The loss of 70% of colonists is a small fucking issue. Voluminous atmosphere will make mass production or mass population transfer down to the planet difficult. We're not doing mass transport at the minute. Oxygen recycling energy and temperature maintenance. Okay, start the construction of the site. site of his syndicate of Sector 1. The EMV shuttle, the ship you arrived on, is still stored in the Tyquin. If we were to recondition in it, we could carry a lot of people, many more than the cargo ship could. I mean, the heat dissipation abilities alone get me excited. We've prepared a project in the tech lab. Thank you. We can break down the shuttle's plans, replicate the design, and build more shuttles. All the crew can reach Romulus. Understood. New technology. This is why I was stock. Is there a limit to 999? Because that would be kind of annoying. Okay, that road is done. And that is done, so let's remove that. Flonk that. They're being built, that's still being disassembled. Again, nothing we can do in here. This one's all done. That's almost done. Still waiting for the space to appear in here to start building batteries. These are still... We have plenty of space to store these materials while we're trying to get ready to do all of this. That's almost done. I mean, I could strip out the road and put 177 in, or 7x7 in here, but this cluster is still going to end up as more. And we can if we want to start disassembling these. We're not using them. And these are 4x4? Population level wise, we can't really even move any more buildings from here, here, or here. We could do from Sector 4. Do we have an empty building somewhere? If we have an empty building, that would be grand. If we don't have an empty building, less grand. Getting there. What are we at? 621. I imagine now we need to start constructing those. Construct 20 shuttles. Okay. Dismantle the miners. Oh. Pause. Activate. Deactivate. So we need 20, we need 5 in each. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Hang on. 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it's too late. We disassembled that now. It doesn't matter. So at least that'll get rid of that. If they're 20 apiece, we don't have enough polymers in here, but we have enough polymers on the ship to service all of this. Polymers transfer to there. Good. So that'll sort itself out without issue. Oh, that disappeared quickly. In order to build this one here, we are going to need that load there. Any more spaces in here? Nope. Can't make any more spaces in here without disassembling part of this. I mean, we could just disassemble the entire thing. can't make space in here until this thing has gone. That thing has gone. Okay, so that doesn't fit, that's fine. What about this one? This one fits. We're only going to be able to get 2 out of these, but... What we already have. The only thing they were going out to do was fetching the ice. Just get them to stop grabbing everything. Turn this on? We can, easily. Burn through my helium, please. I just want to get the last little bits of helium out of here so that these can more effectively start building. Okay, we have 1 shuttle ready. Construct a syndicate site. What the hell is a syndicate site? Are they referring to this? Administrator, the site has been built. Energy facilities are operational. Oxygen recycling systems are up and running, and the site is being maintained at operational 18 degrees. We have also collected some relevant data on the atmosphere. The atmospheric entry issue, and have sent this to the Tyquin to support efforts there. Construct the syndicate site. Where have you? You sent information to us, did you? I don't see it. Okay. Maintenance, batteries. We're looking at 700 at the minute. Now let's just deconstruct the whole thing. Pause for a second. Okay, that works nicely. You're not going to take down those two? hasn't been entirely removed yet. And I did do that the right way around. Okay, good. 700 batteries. Piranesi is getting perilously closer. Ever so slowly. False construction of the sort of children now. On this one at least. Alloys. Oh, I think I know what we need to do. We need to tell this particular sector to stop importing that so that we can get it out of here. That implies you have already emptied these things out, so why are you not deconstructing? Because you were being weird is why. If that comes up to... Oh, that actually fits beautifully. That's a beautiful bit of Tetris in there that I didn't even intend. Okay, with that in mind, neither Sector 3 needs to stockpile nor you anymore. Get that alloy to where it needs to go. Actually, same goes for Sector 6. We can probably get some more battery or some more things in here, but let's get those ones built first. We're almost at our target. It's available 15. Did we create just a giant... Sure. For some reason, mouse wheel isn't working properly on this window. Oh, it only works when I have, like, this thing highlighted. Okay, so that's 17, 18 it says now. What have we got here? Working conditions. There's moderate risk of accidents. Where? Health sector, sector 6. This doesn't need to be on anymore. Every single non-worker, bar one. Let's turn that off, turn that off. I really want to turn that off. We can turn that off. There we go. That's all good. That's been deconstructed. So let's build that and that. We're at 900. Almost there. Transfer to that is complete. don't you get rid of that? There's space for it. Why will you not put it in? Let's tell it to cancel deconstruction and then deconstruct it again. Just get rid of those last two. You have a place to store it and it's powered on. You are connected to the road. Why do you refuse to... I mean, I suppose it's an input rather than an output, but that's dumb. It should still be able to take this out of here and put it into there. I mean, the sector's set to... Oh, it's not at the minute. Will that do the trick? That was Sector 4. Come on, give me back that space. Sector 3. Stop you from doing that. Maybe that will do it. Okay, we have all of the batteries we need. We have the Syndicate site is probably on its way. We have all of the ships we need. Our cargo ships should all be sitting idle, although we'll be using the shuttles that we just made, so... So we actually don't need this to be deconstructed anymore. Everything is ready, as far as we're aware. Okay, so the science ship is finished. Oh, that's why we're not getting any more noise. I'm just researching anything at this point. The reason we're not getting any more noise or notices is because Edden's not online anymore. The Syndicate site is finished. Agricultural systems are operational. The infirmary is ready and stocked. And research labs have been set up with all necessary equipment. We have not completed more than half. We have completed more than half of the work required to fully colonize Remus. Construct the next thing. Any ship, we use that one specifically because that we know that particular docking bay is empty. Okay, Sector 1, or Sector 2, Sector 4. We've still got optimal working conditions, so it's fine. Everyone's still happy? We don't need to turn this back on? Although, plenty of people in there. Resources are going down, but for all intents and purposes, we have everything built. We just need to wait. Wait while this thing ever so slowly creeps along. Oh dear, there's a problem we need to fix immediately. We don't need as much stored over there anymore. We still have circuits, we still have plenty of polymers. The main thing we ran out of is that. Can we turn that on? We can turn that on. Can we turn this back on? Not that we need to. Actually, let's turn this back on to train. Can we train the one colonist? Where is that one colonist? Sector 3 is having problems. There's one non-worker in Sector 6 that we cannot train. Okay, never mind. Can we turn this back on? Yep, we can leave that off. All is good. Excuse me. Make your mind up. Alright, this one. I'm guessing we lost... That was only recently, it was only a stockpile. It was a stockpile we lost. This is going to be the thing that kills us. Although it's almost as fast as it can be, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Come on, load the resources faster. It is literally sitting directly opposite you. There we go. Can we shift over more colonists? Let's send 100 colonists from Sector 6 to Sector 4. How many more resources do we need for the colonists? The colonists should load pretty quickly. Food is loading pretty quickly. We are making way more food than we need. Okay, so far so good. This still fine, this still fine. We haven't needed these yet. Let's turn these off. Keep this going. We'll have to keep an eye on the notifications ourselves now, which is obviously a little bit of a pain, but we'll survive. Queue up. We may as well get that queued in. Water treatment, although we're going to build it. Construction speed isn't helpful anymore. Just look for anything that I could research that is reasonable. Why not? Wrong one. Which was the one I was doing? It was DLS Center, wasn't it? Okay, we missed that by a little way. The construction of the Ashtangish site has been completed. A multiple factory will allow us to transform the raw materials of Romulus into usable resources. The vehicle storage bay and technical maintenance rooms are operational. The first human city on Romulus has just been born. Fly the Tyquin into... Don't we actually need to get all the crew off the ship first? seems like we're missing a step here. Fly the Tyquin into the Piranesi via the planetary system, the last stand.
Administrator, if you are listening to this message, it means the Tycoon has reached its destination, despite the unpredictable parameters that framed the equation of its journey. The crew have found a new home, whether the one planned for or another. These survivors have already begun to lay the foundations of a new cradle, where creativity, invention, and joy can bloom again. Perhaps you already understand why I insisted, why the mission launch was precipitated. When I discovered that the lunicalism was inevitable, I also understood that any attempt to save our species after this would have been doomed to fail. You took the helm in the only launch window available to us. Thanks to you, our efforts, our mistakes, our sins and sacrifices will sink into oblivion, into the past, while the first pages are written for a newly born humanity.
So that cutscene is obviously vertical minus. Tyquin Unchained. Catastrophe avoided and something else. Oh, it says press any key to skip, so I can't press control or shift tab. The way that ending was done was bad. And I don't just mean it's like the stop frame animation thing and the fact that it was poorly scaled. I mean, we should have had to launch the ships. We should have seen the ships with the colony or the colonists leave, and then allow us to fly the ship on the map and then trigger this cutscene when it reaches. The fact the cutscene triggered while basically everyone was still on board the ship and the ship hadn't even left Romulus yet felt... what's the word I'm looking for? Well, bad is one word, but there's a more specific one. It was too soon. It didn't feel like that was the right point at which to do it. It's basically push this button to end the game now. So yeah, the way that went down was weird. The actual ending itself, strictly speaking, nothing particularly wrong with it other than the fact it was badly scaled, but can't have everything. But yeah, the game definitely has some issues. Definitely some bugbears with me. I have voiced them many times. I will not voice them again. But nonetheless, we got to the end, and I did still enjoy it. Would I recommend it? Reasonable question. Excuse me. Sorry, sipping my tea. It's a little bit of a hard sell, because it's a very weird game. And that's a very short credit roll. So there obviously wasn't that many people on the team, so maybe I have been judging them a bit too harshly. To steal a line from someone else's video, who was reading other people's messages. But anyway, yeah. I enjoyed it well enough, in spite of its flaws. So that then will leave the end of this. I can't think of anything else that I would want to do in this. So next episode on Wednesday, if I can get it to work, we are going to start a playthrough of Neon White. That's the plan. If I can't get it to work, I have no idea what I'm going to play, but the plan will be that starting then on Wednesday, we will be doing a playthrough of Neon White, given that the game should take about, I think it's 10 to 17 hours to finish, depending on completionist level. Hopefully we'll get about 20 episodes out of that. We'll try not to have hour-long episodes again. But anyway, yes, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. We're back again on Wednesday with Neon White, touch wood. Or if you want, I'm fairly sure I'm still going to be streaming more Rain Will Downpour on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But thanks again, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Cheerio.